Hi and welcome to this video for Boy Girl Boy Designs. In this video I'm going to be demonstrating two techniques, both using the new Framelits Dies collection from Stampin' Up. They have a labels collection and the hearts. Today we are going to work with two of the hearts out of the hearts collection. So to get started, I have one card that is cut and then also cut again in the center. So that way when you open it you have an opening. The second one, I used one to emboss it and then one to cut it. So we're going to start with the embossing one and then we'll do the cutting one. So to get started, I have a piece of Regal Rose standard cardstock 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4, and then I also have a piece of scrap Regal Rose that we're going to use for our main heart image. So to emboss it, these are the two hearts we're going to be using. So we're going to use the small one to stamp and cut and the big one to emboss. We are going to use our Big Shot platforms. So we're going to have the base on tab 2. Then we're going to have the cutting blade and the two cutting mats. We're going to start with a plain mat, one that hasn't been used, cutting pad, and we're going to position where we want our heart on the card. And then we're going to take our cut and then we're going to put it down with the little lip that cuts pointing up, so it's actually not going to cut through the card, it's just going to cut into the cutting side of our cutting mat. And then we're going to make sure it's positioned straight and we're just going to press it down, and then we're going to have the image be upside down, so we're not going to see our paper or our die. And then we're going to just run it through the Big Shot real quick. Alright, and so there's our embossed heart and our card. And then now I'm going to take the Regal Rose ink pad and the heart from the P.S. I Love You stamp set. And then we're also going to use the Be My Valentine sentiment on here as well. And these are all available in the New Occasions Mini. We're going to use the heart and the Regal Rose and stamp on our scrap piece of Regal Rose. And then we're going to again put our paper down, and this time we're going to put the image onto our cutting mat because we are going to cut it out. So we're going to take our heart and place it upside down to where the blade is pointing down onto our image. And very carefully stack it together, and then again on tab 2, and then we're going to run this through the Big Shot. Alright, we're just going to attach our heart with Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. Just going to line it up inside our embossed heart, and then taking the chocolate chip and our Be My Valentine sentiment. Alright, so there's our first card, and our second card we're going to use the Naturals Ivory. Actually, we're going to use Naturals White cardstock, and then again we're going to use the Big Shot platform. So we want the cutting side, so figure out which is our card front. Place it with the little thin line facing down on our cut piece. Line it up where we want our heart to be. Top it with the other cutting mat. Stick it on tab 2. And then run this through our Big Shot. So there we have our heart opening in our card. And then I'm actually going to reuse the same piece of paper, reuse this heart. And then again with the Regal Rose and the heart image. Alright, to cut this out, we're going to once again use the cut side of our cutting mat, place our heart and line up our die in the middle, top it with our clear plate, the other cutting plate. Normally when we're going to put that on tab 2 of our cutting platform, and then we're going to cut it again through the big shot. And then once again we're going to add Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of our heart. And then using the chocolate chip and the Be My Valentine stamp, we're going to stamp it in the corner. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, just visit my website at